Hey guys, happy Thursday. Amber and I are going to pop on just for a second and talk to you guys about baptism, one of the most important things that we get to do. So we're going to try a new little style of video and do some question and answering. So Amber's got some good questions that we think y'all might be asking, and we're going to give you some good answers for that. So you ready? What's our first question?
How do you know if your kid is ready?
That is a great question. So as a parent of kids, a lot of you are, or as people who are around parents of kids, how do you know if a kid's ready? So we always talk about the first answer to that question is you don't really know. Only God knows. You can never really know if a kid's ready. But the second answer is they have to understand their need for Jesus. So the biggest thing to understand is that they understand that they're a sinner and they sin. And once they've got that down and they understand their sin, it's easy to connect that need of their depravity and their humanness for Jesus. It's easier to connect those two. So that's the first step, is to know that they are a sinner and they have sin. So what's our next question?
What do you do if a kid tells you they're ready to get baptized?
That's a great question. So luckily, we have lots of kids on Sunday mornings that will come up and tell you guys, because I hear about it from you guys, that they are ready to get baptized and they're ready to make that decision. That's something we want to be super excited about and super proud of, but we want to remember that the first time a kid talks about baptism is not necessarily mean they're ready to get baptized. So one of the main things to know for a kid is if they keep bringing up baptism all the time. And so we're probably not going to know that unless they just bring it up every week, but they're always at church. So what we want to know is they're bringing it up in the car ride to school, or they're bringing it up at home, or doing chores, or at bedtime, or all of those things that they're bringing up, because that means the Holy Spirit is working in their heart, and that they're not just bringing it up because they saw baptisms on a Sunday morning, or they saw the Next Step video, and they thought that might be a cool thing to do. We want the Holy Spirit to be working in their heart all the time, not just within this building. So we want to make sure parents know that if they're bringing it up, but we want to celebrate that. We want to make sure first and foremost to tell the parents that and to tell me that so I can follow back up with those parents. And telling those parents it's a great time to have a spiritual conversation at home. And if it's a new parent or a parent you don't know, over at our at-home center, we've got those faith path packets that are preparing to lead your kid to Christ. And Amber, I don't know if you've looked in those,
Yes.
but they have some great resources. I know she'd say the same thing. They have some great resources in there to help parents have those conversations.
So that actually kind of answered the last question is, what resources do we have to help parents during this time?
Yep, what resources? So we're resources. Amber and I, we love to talk to parents about this and have those conversations. Our faith path packets are great resources to give out to parents to help them. There's actually the prayer to lead your kid to Christ, walks them through how to pray that prayer with their kid, which is so super important. And so those are some great things to give parents. So we hope that this Sunday y'all have lots of kids asking you how to get baptized and what does that mean, and that you get to answer all those questions. Have a great day.
See ya.